An eyewitness has reported that since the family moved to Las Vegas, adolescent mother Jenelle Evans' daughter Ensley and her son Kaiser are not attending school on a regular basis. Kaiser, 10, and Ensley, 7, were absent from school for at least half of last week, the source exclusively informed the U.S. Sun. On Thursday and Friday of last week, the two younger children spent almost the entire day playing in the street in front of Jenelle's house. According to the witness, Jenelle, 32, was nowhere to be seen on either day as the children played alone in front of their new house. Kaiser riding his electric scooter and Ensley on her bicycle. From 8:30 a.m. to approximately 11:30 a.m., they were outside and dispersed over the area. They seemed to be riding around the blocks and going to a neighbor's home and coming back, a witness reported. Although the children were not attending school, the source claimed that they were happy and healthy. There were no recess days for elementary school pupils last week, according to the U.S. Sun's analysis of the Clark County School District calendar and the schedules of other nearby schools. The U.S. Sun was informed by Jenelle's representative that they are not commenting on this report. Exclusive images of Jenelle and her daughter Ensley running errands in their new city were obtained by the U.S. Sun this week. On Saturday, Jenelle was spotted strolling with her 7-year-old daughter while tenderly holding her hand. Since Jenelle just returned to the franchise with Teen Mom, Next Chapter, which concluded its final season in September, rumors are circulating that she has been requested to film with MTV once more. According to a person close to Jenelle, she has not received any word on whether MTV will be reshooting with her for the upcoming season. Nobody knows why Jenelle hasn't been contacted about a future season, they added, and it's ultimately up to MTV whether or not they want her back. A request for response from MTV was not answered. After filing for divorce from her ex-husband David Eason after he reportedly strangled her 15-year-old oldest son Jace a year ago, the 16 and pregnant star relocated from North Carolina to Las Vegas. The felony case against David is absolutely still pending, according to a court official, even though the alleged abuse incident occurred more than a year ago. After the event, David, 36, was first charged with misdemeanor child abuse. However, a grand jury indictment in January increased the counts to felony. On September 28, 2023, Jenelle's oldest kid told police that his stepfather had strangled him in front of a neighbor's house, as the U.S. Sun originally reported. The teenager fled his mother's house for the third time after the incident. The teenager promptly reported David's alleged abuse to authorities, and North Carolina Child Protective Services took him into care. Until CPS abruptly abandoned the case in early 2024, Jace was still in their custody. When CPS returned custody of Jace to Jenelle, she found herself in a difficult situation because David was still residing at the family home when Jace was scheduled to return, despite a restraining order prohibiting him from being around Jace. David moved to the couple's docked boat before the teenager moved back in. After 6 turbulent years of marriage, Jenelle filed for separation from David in February. In their divorce, Jenelle is requesting child support as well as primary physical custody of her and David's daughter, Ensley. Over the summer, she was granted temporary sole custody of Ensley. Before a judge will accept a divorce request, a couple must first petition for separation for a year in North Carolina, where David and Jenelle were married and resided.